What's up, Leos? This is the Authentic Empress. Y'all can hear my voice. I'm kind of tickled as fuck right now because I'm sitting here about to do y'all's reading. And so I just have different, these different messages going through my mind, right? And I'm sitting here meditating, okay, what should be the caption? And tell me why I hear all hell plankton. All hell plankton. But the part that I'm hearing, like, let me tell you what got me tickled as fuck though. So I heard all hell plankton. Now I'm a SpongeBob fanatic, so I can remember literally episodes and scenes of SpongeBob like in my mind. Wait, can y'all see me? Cause y'all ain't supposed to be able to. I don't know, but that's kind of questionable. So let's fix that. That's crazy. Like, is it showing? Okay, y'all can't really make out anything, so it's whatever. Anyway, so that's probably a message for a Leo or a cross watcher. They can't really make out anything, so it's whatever. People trying to see into shit, trying to see something, trying to see if something is impacting, or I don't know. Like that's somebody's method here. Like to do some shit and then want to see like if the results they were going for, the outcome they was going for, actually, you know, manifested or whatever. But no. Anyway, let me get back to it. So, y'all, I literally can see entire SpongeBob episodes. Like I can quote shit line for line in my damn head, bro. And so this is the SpongeBob. Is this SpongeBob movie? I think it's the SpongeBob movie, the first one, because they got like two or three of them now, but the first SpongeBob movie. And it's when Plankton basically, um, this shit about to be deep. It's when Plankton did mind control over the residents of Bikini Bottom just so that they will be loyal to his establishment, right? They will be loyal to his restaurant, eat his food because his food trash. And y'all know food can mean a lot of things, like food for life, um, bread of life, bread of heaven. One of my favorite songs by Fred Hammond is "Bread of Heaven, sing down from glory." Many things you were on earth, a holy king, a carpenter. You are the living word, opposed to word that kills the spirit, words that leads to death, and not in a high vibration where we're talking about death to things that need to die, and then where life is rebirth, or things that need to be rebirthed. That soil system is set up for that. So we're not talking about that type of death. This is somebody who sows seeds of death to people's dreams, people's willpower, their self-control, their self-discipline, things of that nature. So this is that type of person that I'm channeling. And so anyway, back to Plankton. Y'all know the helmets, the chum bucket helmets that he made were intended to put all these people under mind control so that, ultimately he can control their minds in his favor. But the scene that had me so tickled, bro, like before I went live, was when Squidward he was like, I'm getting out of here. Hey, he headed towards the door, and all these zombies, bust up in there. Like these mentally controlled people bust up through the doors or whatever. And so he was basically blocked in. Like he was closed in among all these people. And it's so funny because me and my cousin, we used to be so tickled at this part, bro. So he tried to go out the doors. They busted the doors. And so he started wiggling his arms, y'all, like, oh my God, and just screaming hysterically. So something about that energy, I just had to tell y'all that. I'm sorry. Like, I know this kind of drug out, but I had to break that down for y'all because that is just one of the funniest scenes on that. Like, that's one of my favorite scenes on that movie. And the scene when they went, so this must be significant too. Y'all know when Patrick and SpongeBob was in the Skull Garden, and there was this big ass worm, right? And the worm's tongue, he dressed his tongue as an old lady selling ice cream, like at an ice cream stand, right? Just to lure people into its mouth so that it can then consume it, eat it. And that's why all these skulls were stacked up. So there's some significance with that. There's a message with that. If somebody has like a lot of bodies, whether that be physical or that be spiritual or mental, somebody has literally consumed like the spirits or the energy of a lot of people, or have confined a lot of people. Because if you pay attention to both different scenes, it's a matter of a group of people being tricked into capture to be either mentally controlled or consumed or led to their death, right? Or their downfall, their ending. So what I was gonna say, one of my why is this my favorite scene, right? Of course not what I just said, but when they got in the car and they realized what was going on, and SpongeBob told Patrick, he was like, "Step on it, Patrick." And y'all know how Patrick is a sea star. Well, starfish. I said sea star. Lord, sea star. Anyway, so he's a starfish. I don't know why it seemed like that is crazy to me. Anyway, he's a starfish. And so you know his legs and his feet look like. So anyway, when he had stepped on the damn gas, y'all, it's the sound effect that it made and just everything about that. Like, I don't know why. Like, me and my cousin's a Gemini. And you know, I don't know, bro. Like, we just goofy. We used to be goofy as hell, like we was young, bro. And we were just so tickled about that part. I mean, we rewinded that same part, I don't know how many times, just laughing at that sound effect, bro. Anyway, so he was like, "Step on it, Patrick." And then he was like, "Douche." Okay. All right. Let's get into the reading. Anyway, all hail Plankton. So who is this energy? Who is this? Trying to act like they did it first. So y'all remember this whole thing, like with this, y'all know what's the most significant thing with the beef between Plankton and Mr. Krabs? The recipe, right? Who has the better recipe? Who has the recipe that's, you know, that tastes better, that's not gonna kill you? All right. The job tactic strategy. So who gets the job? I'm the only one to get the job done. I don't know a nigga that can cover for me. Always ganging up whose tactic, their job tactic. So these motherfuckers are recruited people. So people literally have a job, and their job is to assist or to band together to gang up against certain people who are setting the bar. So there's somebody who's setting the bar, or who has set a certain bar here, of significance, you know, that's divine. Yeah, we got dream channeling. So you could be receiving a lot of dream channelings about this. I'm gonna tell y'all this too, what's been going on. Yeah, because I know some of these motherfuckers that call themselves doing something, they be listening and, you know, trying to see what's going on. So let me tell you what's going on. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you everything because y'all think y'all strategic. So that's my thing. Well, y'all think y'all being extremely strategic, or you're using like your top notch strategic tactics against somebody like me, and you don't think I'm just as strategic or not more strategic. You're delusional. Anyway, so I've been having like some like a whirlwind of dreams, y'all. And I've been seeing some people, I've been seeing some characters, whom I haven't seen in a long time. Some people that I barely had like that, some people that I've had minimal interactions with to a degree, or some people that's even significant, some people that's connected or tied to certain traumatic experiences I've had. I've had people trying to steal things from me. Like you know, I got crystals on crystals, you know, I'm a Taurus. So there was literally these people, and it was at nighttime, it was at a residence that I used to live at. And there was these people literally trying to steal stuff from my residence, and I mean like right under my nose type shit, like playing friendly, this, that, and the third, and the whole time snatching some shit up and trying to sneak on past and stuff like that. And I was like, oh wait, you forgot something, or nah, you have to leave that, right? And I mean, like, these were crystals. Like, so for example, two of the things that they were trying to sneak on. I mean, these motherfuckers was damn near at the car, like about to do. And I was like, nah, like you gonna have to. I see that, return that. You feel me? Um, and it was this idea of being blinded by, I don't know why I'm hearing hospitality, and being blinded by friendliness or quote unquote kindness, or some type of just engagement, right? And the glamour of the engagement and the interaction. Like, I was supposed to be so blinded by that, that I wouldn't even, I would easily overlook or not think twice that, hey, like, you trying to sneak off with my stuff. You feel me? And what's ironic about this, the two crystals were bigger. It looked like crystals that I had. One of them looked a little unique, but it looked like two crystals that I had, but they were magnified, like they were bigger. So there's something about your intuition, your discernment, your perception that's been magnified or being magnified at this time as well. Um, hmm. Or your visions, your visual perception, just something about that. Yeah, this is an individual. Whomever this all hell plankton, y'all know plankton has a very fragile self-esteem, because we got fragile self-esteem here, and always ganging up on you with others because you're setting the bar. All right, we got all that effort to defeat a true chosen. Now they are brittle. So look, we got fragile and brittle. So what I'm hearing is that whatever methods that these people tried, it just wasn't working. So they're resorting to astral travel, dream infiltration, and they could have even tried to do this before, but for whatever reason, these people, they're resorting to this again, and they could be, quote unquote, like I said, think they're being more strategic, or even contacted strong, quote unquote, stronger powers, this, that, and the third, and to infiltrate your dreams again. Like, for example, maybe this person or these people was able to do this before and still very significant gems of wisdom or creativity, akashic information from you beforehand, right? Maybe that's how they tapped in before, and so they resorted to other things outside of that for a while. It didn't work, so they figured, well, I was able to do this before through the dream state. All I have to do is just go in there with like some type of stronger armor or stronger magic, excuse me, in order to achieve what I was able to quote unquote seemingly achieve before. But that's another thing too, dream channeling. So something about your channeling gifts, like even before, like even if these people, seemingly slipped up under you, you entertain these people, right? Because of their kindness, their cloak of glamour, this, that, and the third. Obviously, like in the dream that I had, even though you you receive their quote unquote fake kindness. In my dream, I was able to see that these people was faking. Like, I could just see it through them. Like, it's like kind of like going with the flow, like being cordial with a person, and even giving somebody the benefit of the doubt. But just because you're set up that way because you're a pure-hearted person, that doesn't mean you're gullible and naive. You're not in that energy anymore. Maybe you was in the long past. I don't know, maybe you never was, but you're just that type of person where you're still deeply intuitive, and tactful with your intuition. And it's like, oh, you was close, but nah, run that shit back. You feel me? So we got jealous and envious, because the thing that broke their spirit is not and did not break yours. So these individuals have undergone similar challenges, let's so to speak, that you have, or or whatever. And what broke them, and brought them down, or brought them into this lower energy, or to resort to being negative, to selling out, whatever, right? To resorting to being malevolent, malicious, or malignant towards somebody. That stuff didn't break you. You didn't succumb to that. You retain the purity of your heart, your compassion, your gifts, especially, right? So we got happily intimidated by you. They genuinely like you. So this somebody, or there's somebody a part of this who genuinely likes you, or they like things. So let's say this: they like you, but they hate that it's you, and they wish that it was them. The things that they like about you, they wish they had it. They wish it was theirs. 15-15. They wish they own it. They wish it was their traits. Whatever. Like they wish that your traits and characteristics, abilities, talents, even your physical, it could be your physical action, it can be all these things, right? It could be your strength, your wisdom, your intellect. They wish that this stuff was theirs, and they're intimidated by you. They're intimidated by you, but they like you. So I know that's like confusing. Well, anyway, it shouldn't be, but you get what I'm saying. So it's like it's contradicting. Okay. So we got until they do right by you, they will suffer. So this is what somebody is realizing too, or what these people are finding out. Until they do right by you, they will suffer. So now I'm thinking about this episode of SpongeBob where Plankton, quote unquote, like he quote unquote gave up the restaurant business because it was flam, right? So he gave up because he made his whole business about competing with somebody else's recipe instead of just developing his own. And don't get me wrong, like he was trying to develop his own recipes, this and the third, but they was just all like it just wasn't given, right? And so he went into his own business, a different kind of business with novelty items. I don't know if y'all are familiar with that episode. But anyway, in that episode, he basically just gave up and Mr. Krabs wasn't buying it, right? But he finessed the hell out of him, acting like he wasn't, supported his business and called truce, this, that, and the third. And then at the end, Mr. Krabs tricked him and was like, you know what, buddy? Just out of our friendship, I'm going to give you a copy of the recipe, da 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 da. And then when he was met with that temptation, right, he kind of just flipped the script and thought that he was the one that duped Mr. Krabs, but Mr. Krabs was the one that duped him, and this, that, and the third. So some of that energy too. We got a fancy, genuine prospect. A fancy, genuine prospect. And then we got the most high is the real big homie. Ooh, we got Uranus here. So this is related to work, or there's something about radical changes here, or something with technology or Aquarius energy. We got nowhere near your level, but claim you are nowhere near theirs, or imply that you are beneath them. So this is what this person's tactic is. It says think that they are untouchable because they have deceived others. When you think of them, it is because they are thinking of you. So you guys have been picking up on these people's energy, or like these people thinking about you. Look, a group of dumb witches. Exactly. So we got, even if they all abandon you, I never will, and I am always with you. I will support you more than they ever could. So these people, definitely partook in some measures here to have people abandon you, or trigger feelings of abandonment, or try to make you feel abandoned, something of that nature here. I guess to try to dethrone you, overthrow you, and overpower you, whatever, bro. And it's like, no, like those are the kind of things that break you, that make your self-esteem fragile, that make you feel brittle, not me. Yep, because it says you are smarter than usual. We are smarter than usual for those who are divine. Yeah, so there can definitely be a negative Leo here, or you can just be a Leo dealing with this, right? Okay. But that's definitely, somebody's pride is definitely in the way. We got a casket ready. Yeah, somebody needs to be careful here. Somebody called themselves trying to cause a death for you, or trying to put a death like just to who you are, your identity, everything about you, just to make you disappear. Like they just need you to disappear. They feel like if you disappear, then that's an accomplishment or whatever. Like they're safe. So there's some information here about domestic and human sex trafficking, either of the one, domestic, human, or whatever. But somebody could have tried to have you traffic it as well, or somebody could be a part of some type of trafficking ring here. Yeah. Somebody was also trying to induce homelessness for somebody. We got claims they aren't working. Claims they aren't working with the karmics they denounce, but actually are. So this is somebody, this could be a reader as well. Or this could just be somebody who acts like they're not working or helping some evil, toxic people or whatever. Like they will publicly denounce them, this, that, and the third, but in actuality, they're working with them behind the scenes. And the reason why they denounce them publicly or to certain groups of people outwardly is to take suspicion off them or ward off suspicion from them that they actually are working with these people. They're just as bad as they are. So something about you being happier without this person or without these people here. And, but they thought, you was going to feel abandoned or you was going to feel sad and this, that, and the third, but you're actually happier without them. And they're pressed about you. And then they're upset at the fact that every time they check with you or see if these things are working, they're checking that you're actually happier without them or after cutting cords with them and no longer being associated with them. It says lied about everything they got. So this somebody who lies about everything that they have or how they got it. They lied about it. They lied. So we got left the dead, buried the dead, and something about pick a card readings. Boom, boom, boom. One knows, the other doesn't, whatever that's about. Then we got happier without them. Something about an awakening also. So we got exposure, go public, put yourself out there. Somebody didn't want you, or somebody tried to delay or damper or cease you from receiving exposure, public exposure or notoriety, or to rise in general or be seen. Somebody try to put a stop to that or try to cloak your energy. Also, one of the underlying reasons that these people can be doing this is to avoid exposure to the public about who they really are. And that's why that came out reverse. Brave enough to attack, confront, fight women, but too cowardly to confront men. So there's definitely a masculine that's involved here too. So something about you getting happy weight also. Happy weight. Happy weight. Wah, wah, wah. So somebody did something to affect your appearance or did some type of beauty magic or something on you also, like to make you overeat, be obese, lose weight, whatever, like something of that nature here. But in actuality, like, you have happy weight, you're happier without them, all that shit. Meanwhile, somebody else is fake. This person, while they're trying to, do this with you. Oh, wow. So there's another message here. There's a toxic feminine here who's brave enough to attack, confront, and fight women, but too cowardly to stand up for themselves or like have healthy boundaries when it comes to men. And this person, they could be gaining a lot of weight or stressing over this behind the scenes, but trying to make it seem like it's happy weight, because we got faking happiness in relationship via photos on social media. So this is somebody who's faking happiness on social media, faking their happiness about a relationship on social media. It says they ain't got nothing on you. So something about somebody about to choke on some shit. Somebody's about to choke on some shit. Or somebody definitely like did something malicious or resorted to malicious methods to try to silence you, bro. So we got do not date anyone from back home. So this could be somebody from back home, or I don't know, or there's something significant about that statement. Dang, we already halfway through. I done pulled 432. So something about a miracle. Expect a miracle. Something about a miracle is happening. Let me get some tarot sticks. I'm about to make a new batch of tarot sticks too, y'all. Anyway. Ooh. All right, Most High. Let me clarify these messages for Leos. All I got. So it's protected. This wanted to come out reverse though. So somebody's body health is not protected here. Whoever this was that was doing beauty magic on you, something is going on with their health. For sure. Their bodily health. But as for those who are divine, your body health is protected. If these people have been doing any magic to make you sick, to disfigure your body, trigger any mental illnesses related to the body, like body dysmorphia, this, that, and the third, whatever the case may be. It says, my good luck charm, nobody but you. So there's an intimate relationship here, where somebody feels like you are their good luck charm, or something about this good luck energy. So we got the divine ancestors are destroying them. So somebody's been being humbled or being taught a lesson here by divine ancestors. This could be this person who feels like you are their good luck charm, and they only want you. Or look, something about miracles. We got miraculous gains, random money, expansion opportunities is on the horizon or is happening now for those who are divine. Oh my God, somebody got little dick loose pussy energy and they're being destroyed by your divine ancestors. I just heard somebody's being destroyed by the divine ancestors of their bloodline as well. So it's not even just your divine ancestors, but it's also the divine ancestors. Look, lurking on your social media looking ass. So I told you these people been watching you or been watching to see if these things, whatever they've been doing, like if it's, have any effect or impact outcome that they hope for. And it's not. That you're happier without them. Like, obviously, because that energy, it was their energy, and it's something that you was picking up on from being associated with them. You're no longer associated with them. You cut cords with them. So why the hell would you still be experiencing, you know what I'm saying, like those energies by association? You're no longer associated. So it don't make sense. It says your beauty makes them feel insecure. You are sexy as fuck. Yeah. Can't get right. Yeah, can't get right. Anyway, somebody could have tried to portray this image about you as well. We got racism is real. Somebody could even try to accuse you of being racist or something of that nature, or this person could be racist behind the scenes, or somebody was mocking you, creating, like literally putting their hands, evil eyeing, ill wishing, resorting to certain methods or magic or written magic, rituals and stuff like that to cause misfortunes and this, that, in your life, and then try to use that to justify their false narrative about you, or try to paint this picture that you are the one that's wrong, or wrong them. But they're doing things, they're putting their hands in things behind the scene. Meanwhile, certain things are being allowed just so they can see, and just so you can see just how strong you are, for you to develop this immunity to these, attacks, these different kinds of attacks, is that and the third, and for you to, learn remedies and to alchemize, like it's giving you more ammo, like to alchemize and create off of or from, right? So, but meanwhile, they're using this stuff to try to justify their narrative. Oh, but they can't get right. Look at this. Yada yada yada. Whatever. So we got want to replace you and be you. See what this, bro? Mimicking your essence, want to replace you or be you, and this is exactly why they're doing this. They're hoping to get rid of you so that they can quote unquote replace you and mimic your essence. They get rid of you, people won't begin to see just how they've been copying and this, that, and the third, right? All right. It says you can't see them, but angel guides are with you. Yeah, somebody definitely, there's a lot of gossip and stuff involved too, because my nose is itchy. My nose ain't been itching all day. I keep seeing, I saw something else about social media, spiritual warfare. They want your soul. So after mimicking your essence and they want to replace you, they want your soul. I'm telling you that scene on SpongeBob movie when they was at that skull garden or that skull cemetery, clear seeing, clairvoyance, what I said about your intuition, your perception, your visual perception being heightened or something of that nature, right? Because remember how I said in the dream, these, you know, these crystals, you know, that are a totally different size, like in this lifetime, they were like much bigger. So something about that too. Do not underestimate crystals or spiritual tools and just how big the energy is and its effect and impact, yo. Clear knowing. So something about you clearly know. Look, subconscious thoughts, habits, and healing. Subconscious healing. So something about you clearly know what these people are doing, who they are. Yeah, play dumb, be silent, and wait. This is what you've been doing. That's what they're realizing. That's what they will realize. You've been playing dumb, being silent to certain things, and just waiting for, you know, for justice to be served, or for them to expose themselves, or for the truth to be revealed in due time. We got coming out of your shell, shyness. So some of you guys could have like a shyness about you, or you could have been, you maybe you used to be shy, and people used to underestimate your shyness, or this, that, and the third. Like, yeah, we got water for divination. So something about spiritual baths, or drinking water, having a cup of water near you, or, you know, on your altar, or just around you, around your bed, or just having a cup of water around, drinking water, spiritual baths, intentional spiritual baths, speaking over the water, like when you shower. You know, there's different things, right? Different things that you can use water for divination, you know, to protect, to cleanse, detox, heal. We got the time is now for justice. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. So there's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide for these individuals here. Like, I don't care what screens you hiding behind. I don't care what groups you hiding behind. I don't care what helmets and buckets, chum buckets you hiding behind. Anyway, we still know the rest of your body. We know who you is, and the Most High definitely know who you is. We got being angry, irritated, and sad. You deserve peace. It says, so what I'm hearing is these people did everything in their power to try to make you be in this angry, irritated, and sad energy, so that they can harvest off of you more easily, or so that this black magic, you know, you will succumb to it, or you'll be more vulnerable for it to actually manifest, or play out. But that's the thing, like, that's what literally eliminates it. When you're not angry, when you're not irritated, when you're not sad, when you're not in fear. But this is literally the feelings they were intentionally trying to induce in you to weaken you, so that they can overthrow your authority. Oh, they don't like this. A lot of this was done through word of mouth too. Like, the things they were speaking on you, like literally speaking ill on you, or speaking for certain things, like to manifest within you certain feelings and emotions and certain outcomes, like even death, like trying to send you death wishes or visions of death in your mind, like, or whatever, so that, you know, it will manifest, you know, different things like that. So it says you deserve peace, not that other shit. And you know what I just heard? I heard pound cake. And it's the part when he was like, only real music's gonna last. All that other shit is here today and gone tomorrow. Yeah, that's one of my favorite beats in the world. Oh, yo, I had wrote a freestyle to that shit. Let me see if I can remember. No such thing as the X in my vocabulary. X where? No, that ain't it. That's for another song. That's for what beat that was? Man, I had wrote so many dope ass bars. Let me tell you, your girl being attacked for years, bro. At least both decades of my existence. Okay, because I ain't worried though. All that shit gonna come back, because who did it come from? It came from me. So it says stop comparing yourself to others who share similarities. So these people, maybe y'all had similarities, or like similar occupations, because that job technical card that came out, or just like Plankton and Mr. Krabs and stuff like that. But these people, they couldn't stop comparing themselves to you. Yeah, something that's already yours, because you deserve it, and this was predestined by God. But somebody thought somebody made a false competition, bro. It says, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. So somebody had to learn this the hard way. Yeah, trying to sabotage you. Fake collaborations, undermining, sabotage, they full of shit. So somebody faked a collaboration with you just to undermine and try to sabotage your shit. So we got obsession with beauty and acceptance, curse of the divine feminine. This person is cursed. This person is cursed. This is definitely a toxic divine feminine here. It says looks get old. What that subconscious do? Outdated thrill. So somebody is just a temporary thrill, or somebody's gonna realize that. Anyway, this person is cursed. All right, trespassing and in violation. They are trespassing. They were trespassing your energy, which was a violation, and so they cursed themselves by doing so. Anywho, I could really wrap this read up right now, but I'm trying to like do about 40 minutes for everybody, so I might just end y'all's at 40. All right. A group of dumb witches. Let's clarify this shit. What about them, Most High? Clarify a group of dumb witches. Clarify a group of dumb witches. Dang, like I'm telling y'all, they do a lot of talking. They do a lot of talking. Yeah, we got devotion in the reverse. So these people are not devoted to the Most High, or they're not devoted to a higher cause. They're devoted to darkness. With this card coming out reverse, they're devoted to manipulation, the manipulation of others as well. So something about shrooms can be involved, or because we got mushrooms, or this can even talk about like roots or something of that nature. But something about shrooms is involved here. I don't know why I just heard something so crazy. I had watched like these goofy ass twins. Was that yesterday? And these motherfuckers was calling the penis a mushroom, bro. They was calling it a mushroom head. So I don't know if that's significant. These people could be dumb over dick type stuff. We got endurance. So these people are devoted to manipulating people in order to cause things that they desire or whatever, to like create an endurance between that. So whether that be their businesses, relationships, connections, anything of that nature, like they're devoted. They're like, look, ill. We got the ill card and healing. So these people, instead of being devoted to healing or whatever, they're devoted to they're devoted. What am I hearing? Help me say this, Messiah. To interrupting people's healing, or being like snaking people behind a healing persona, or business, or this, that, and the third. Yeah, somebody did this for a relationship, to a marriage or something of that nature. Somebody manipulated a marriage using their body, or manipulated somebody's body, or something about sexual magic used for this. Woo, 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 woo. I don't know if y'all are familiar with Living Single, but I don't know why y'all know, I love when Sinclair do this. Like, she be like, woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. Somebody wanted you to be living single, but that's going to be their fates. Anyway. Talking about some sisters are involved too, or this could be somebody's sister, because now I'm hearing sister, I got my own mind. This could be two sisters. This could be twin sisters. I do my own at my own time, and now everybody see how different we have come to be. Sister, even though I'm glad to be with you, I gotta do like you got to do. Was it right for you? Somebody could be an orphan. Ow, 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 ow. Go home, Roger. Or Regina. Take your ass home. Anyway. Clarify exposure. Oh, shit. Yo, my nose. Somebody. Oh, my God, man. This is crazy, bro. My nose don't be doing none of this. This is just ridiculous. Clarify. Somebody's nosy. What did I just say? So, exposure, go public, put yourself out there. That came out reverse, right? To clarify, this card was the identity card, and then it just flipped out of my hand and fell reverse. Yeah, somebody did not want people to see. Somebody tried to cloak somebody's true identity for sure. Or somebody was cloaking their true identity of this darkness, like this evil shit that they own. Look, somebody used a voodoo doll, or somebody, bro. There's a doll involved. Somebody definitely played with voodoo or some shit of that nature to do this. Yeah, let's see. Clarify doll. Most High. Clarify doll. Yep, we got ghost. Ghost and humanity. Somebody wanted you to be ghosted by humanity. Or somebody resorted to inhumane methods and strategy tactics here. Like I said, this voodoo doll, like controllers trying to manipulate somebody's willpower, somebody's destiny, somebody's fate, trying to play God in somebody's life or whatever here. They try to just literally hide somebody or I don't know, man. Make you feel just I don't know. They just didn't want you to get exposure or something like that. Or somebody was doing everything in their power just to keep from them being exposed, which meant they had to take you out, right? We got glove. Somebody definitely had their hands in this shit. See? And then another thing about that glove too, what does a glove do? You got a glove over your actual hand and your fingerprints cover your fingerprints, right? So somebody did this in a manner so that, somebody definitely resorted to some voodoo here, even if they paid for it. I don't know. They could have did it or they could have paid for it. But they did it in a manner so that it wouldn't be easy to connect them to the crime, put it that way. What's this? Do not date anyone from back home. What is that about? I feel like I need a different deck for that. But do I? Yeah, they saying I do. What's calling to me? Who is this person? Let's do the archetype deck. Who is this person? Give us some details, Most High. Who is this person? Do not date anyone. Do not date anyone from back home. Somebody that's greedy. Okay, so just some traits about this person from back home. It says pursues pleasure to the detriment of health, indulges at the expense of others. So this is the kind of person this is, the kind of people that you could have been used to or could have experienced a lot back home. Like these people who indulge at the expense of others, like they like to see other people pain, they like to see people fail to make themselves feel better. I call it the Jerry Springer and the Maury Show conundrum. That's what I call it. Instead of focusing on their own shit and what they need to, heal, repair, restore, regenerate about themselves, little rebel. So they're the rebel, like in the low vibration, or something about you rebelling against this energy. Like you just refuse, you just refuse to tolerate this shit, bro. Yeah, so this is a rebel, a greedy ass rebel person in the low vibration. It says rejects legitimate authority out of anger, rebels out of peer pressure or fashion. Dang. That's weak as fuck. Trickster. Oh my god. Well, there's that. Manipulating others through duplicity. So once again, in that dream, you see all the motherfuckers in your face smiling and shit, but you have to pay attention to context of a dream, especially like somewhat like his nighttime and why are y'all strangely at my house? Like, look, gossip. Thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information and betraying confidences. See? Anyway, like I was saying before I get off that, because we got to close out. Why are y'all mysteriously, at a private residence or at my residence? You know what I'm saying? Like, reason for me to be inviting y'all to my place, to this place or whatever, and then it's nighttime. It don't even make sense. Like, it makes no sense of why y'all would be here and why are y'all trying to sneak out or through me or sneak to the car, still looking back, smiling and talking and shit, and you sitting there holding on to my things, your weak ass, trying to make it seem like you, and then you're not even good at hiding it. You're not even good at hiding it or disclosing it. Like, Oh my God, man. Somebody is, oh my God. Somebody didn't realize you was an angel, or somebody's an angel. Like somebody's an earth angel. Um, or just God's chosen. Like somebody underestimated that energy for sure. I guess because they so used to deceiving other people with that fake ass, nice angelic energy and getting away with it. Like, there's a such thing as wow. And why the hell? See, this is my thing. I've actually experienced Leos, karmic Leos that are like this. Um, People who will literally lie so much and have a pathology of lying that they actually believe their lies. I've watched a Leo female look into her boyfriend's eyes. I look him dead in the face, trigger tears, crocodile tears, cry and everything. And even though I myself, with my own two eyes and ears, witnessed this girl cheat on this man because she was a roommate in college. So first of all, I seen the dude like slip into her room. I see him. I just seen the whole, like, he left my freaking door open, like my door. I was out with my homegirl coming in. He left the damn door cracked, and I just seen this nigga 40 degrees outside. This nigga running outside with basketball shorts onto his car. So I know like to grab some condoms and some shit. Anyway, and I get back to my dorm and stuff, and it's so crazy. My homegirl was an Aquarius, right? So Aquarius, like they be, quick with it too. So me and her, like we basically done told the whole damn story, to ourselves, just talking amongst ourselves as we're walking. And she was just like, well, then let me know because you already know what's going on. So anyway, I get to my dorm and the door is fucking open, y'all. We don't never have our door open. So yes, it's like 40 some degrees and it's like 4 a.m. And there was like a college like party and kickback that night, right? So, anywho, why was me and her out? We was out because we used to smoke weed and shit. So we was just smoking, like having a smoke session, like after the kickback, just talking, just kicking shit. It was my homie. And so we happened to get back just in time, like to witness this whole thing go down. So I go out to the door. So I'm like, okay, bet. Right? Cancer moon kicking in. So I walk in, the girl coming out of her bathroom because our dorms was like legit ass like apartments and shit. She coming out her bathroom like with her little fit on and stuff like that, and she drunk as hell. So there could be somebody who drinks a lot in a situation, or I don't know, or they could blame shit on like substances or being out of it or under some type of influence, even if it's like influence of others or whatever. Because this girl, man, maybe this is how we gonna close out the reading. Altering facts or plagiarizing others' work. Somebody called themselves being a scribe. This person is an addict too. Look now, compromises integrity and honesty, allows an addictive pattern to have authority over their inner spirit. So this is who we talking about. Yeah, let me go ahead and finish saying this. Anyway, so I go through there and she comes out. Now, mind you, when we first went to the party, we was all together. So I'm like, you already saw what I look like. You already saw what I had on. You saying the same stuff you said earlier yesterday. Well, because by this time it's the next day now. It's like 4 a.m. So she's like, "Oh, girl, you look good." Da, 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 trying to be trying to smile and play shit off and flatter me. So watch out for that too. Or some of these people, like, this is what they do. Like, they'll flatter the fuck out of you or flatter people, this, that, and the third. And then the whole time they stealing some shit from you, whether that's your energy, your intellectual property, your creative property, you're trying to steal your talents, your abilities, your projects, your recipes, remedies, whatever, right? Just like Plankton did, right? He's sitting there trying to act like he done moved on for the situation and he's happy with what he's doing and yada yada yada, going out on dates and shit with Mr. Krabs the whole time. Like he's sitting there still playing. Anyway, so I was like, yeah, I know what you up to. So I went to my room and shit. And literally about 2 minutes after I closed my door, this man with his big basketball feet ass go coat in there with his tall self stomping on our floors. We on the 3rd floor, so he coming there walking hard as ever, bro. And her room was the first bedroom when you come into the apartment. So he goes in there, and then maybe about 5 minutes after that, you hear the bed bumping, all this stuff. You hear her moaning, like all this stuff, man. And I'm just like, bro, I just hit my homegirl up, like, yup, she did it. They doing it. Like she definitely just said, F it and just cheated on the dude. Feel me? All this came out. She developed this whole story. I mean, even to the point of crafting fake text messages with somebody she used to be quote unquote best friends with that girl's ex-friend, right? Whom she stopped dealing with. So they both don't like the girl. So they didn't have a problem throwing her under the bus, right? These mud effers start hanging out together and they literally develop fake text messages. Like basically just the girl saved her name as the girl whom they were framing to try to, make it seem like she was the one that slept with the dude and not her. Like he came over to our dorm to sleep with her, not her. You feel me? I know this sounds crazy, but I know y'all gonna follow me, right? Only so she would have these screenshots to show her then boyfriend to convince him, oh no, they're lying on me. It was actually her, yada, yada, yada. Y'all, I know this sounds crazy, but I got pulled into this because I was the only witness of the situation. You feel me? And, I'm a Libra rising, Libra North Node. So, of course, I went through the balancing scales, even though I didn't mess with her like that, nor her boyfriend. I really couldn't stand. He was a whole asshole. So, he kind of deserved it. You feel me? Like, both of I don't think neither one of them was faithful to each other. But, some people, I've seen unfaithful people still be in a relationship and whatever. Like, it's whatever. It's whatever. Us faithful people, we don't want you. So, eventually, y'all might as well settle with each other, right? Anyway, so maybe that's significant too. Anyway, yeah, I mean, like she looked in this dude's eyes and cried because he was like, "You can't even look me in my eyes and tell me that." And she turned around and looked him in his eyes, cried, and still told him a lie. Yes. And I was like, girl, oh my God. And it's like, that's when she really showed me. Because I always gave her the benefit of the doubt, even though I was already told things about her, right? I was quote unquote warned about her. And I just gave her the benefit of the doubt, like, because I'm the type of person I get everybody like for the most part a clean slate, so that they can change, learn from their lessons, or just see how they're gonna show up with me. If they're gonna try to regurgitate that same BS with me, you feel me? Anyway, so that's when she really showed me who she was, and I was like, oh no, you are no, you are completely written off. You are totally, you are not. I see you. Let's just say that I see you. And so these girls, they literally fought and everything because baby girl, she was gonna stand for her name and defend her name because now she getting her into conflict with her dude, her relationship, right? And so even though I told this man the truth, he's sitting there trying to make it seem like I'm lying too. I'm like, look, I don't care nothing about you. You feel me? Ain't got no reason to lie to you. But whatever. I done spoke my piece. I don't care no more. You feel me? Um, so it's whatever. Like, but these girls, they ended up fighting and she did get beat up. She got beat up. It was a good little fight though. That was kind of like she was handling her. They was handling, but she lost. And not that that matters, but that's just what happened. That's what it resorted to. So by the time we got our homeboy on the phone who she, cheated with, because he was in the military. So somebody could be in the military as well. Um, by the time he got on break and we got him on the phone and stuff, he basically cleared the whole thing. He was like, yeah, man, I did mess with her. I ain't even know she was in a relationship. She didn't tell me that. She ain't, she didn't tell me she was with you and this, that, and the third. We was drunk and I was just having fun. Like it's whatever. And so she's sitting there next to the dude on the car, in the car. Somebody can drive like a certain type of sports car too, right? Cause this dude, like he had one of them nice kind of cars like that. Talking about realty, somebody could be in a realty business or cars or deal with cars and stuff like that. That can be significant detail. But anyway, she's sitting right in the passenger seat while he with the dude. And he just literally like disrespecting her in her face, bro. And that's why we got this card over here that says, what does it say? Brave enough to attack, confront, fight women, but too cowardly to confront men, right? Or confront their issues with men or their boundaries or just what they allow. You know what I'm saying? Like, so whatever. Anyway, he sat there right in her face and said, yeah, bro, hoes gonna be hoes, man. He said that right in her face. And don't you know, y'all, they still stay together. They even went on to have a baby, everything. So, y'all, I know this is crazy, but for whatever reason, the Most High had me share it with y'all. So, and to be fair, that girl was a Leo. Now that I'm thinking about it, any final messages, Most High? Any final messages? Nope. No, not the blank card came out. Shapeshifter. So 5522. Somebody's a shapeshifter. Somebody's a pathological shapeshifter too at that. Yeah, I want to read this angel card. Let's read this shadow attribute and then we'll close out. I guess I might as well read shapeshifter too. Projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. So this is what this person does. This karmic we're talking about, or karmics. We got acting innocent or angelic to mislead others, falsely claiming to be in touch with angelic guidance. Well. But this is the Authentic Empress. I hope you guys are able to get clarity from this message. And I will see you next time.